kings nor queens nor royalty, the 28th old bride.
Right then, got out for another few days, actually 5 days this time, and lucky enough that there's no one else here. I've got a day and a half, 2 days here on my own, and I've got some friends hopefully meeting up with me, and so there'll be 6 of us all together. The river looks nice and quiet. I might try and get a couple of fishies out tomorrow. Sorry about the wind. But yeah, I haven't unpacked anything, haven't done anything yet, so van is really rammed. I'm catering for 5, 6 including myself. Anyway, that's that, then I'll see you in a bit. Right, you guys, anybody who hasn't tried these, I mean, you really ought to. Anybody who's been to Germany or served in Germany or had anything to do with the forces must know what frikadellas are. They used to be made out of horse meat, and I think I've tried the ones that are made out of horse meat, but they're now pork, or the ones that are in the UK are pork. Buy them in the Lidl's and places like that, but they're all pre-cooked. You can eat them cold, but yeah, I like them as warmed up with loads of mayo, so that's probably not very good for me either. Never mind. But yeah, so what can I say, that's me tea tonight. It's nice and easy. 5 frikadellas, loads of mayo and a brew, and then half an hour or so I'll crack on with the I'll have a couple of Magners just to sort of put me to sleep. Right, that's me. I'm not going to show you me eating them. Right, so I'm just going to mention, because nobody ever mentions it, I've just spent last couple of hours sorting my life out, getting myself all sorted. I'm just about to cook me tea, and I'll tell you what, I'm here on my own, but if you've ever been in a situation where you've had food poisoning, or just poisoning from eating off dirty stuff, I have when I was much younger. Once is too many for me. So yeah, just a little hint. The amount of times I've seen people in videos and stuff like that, and just cooking stuff, it doesn't take a minute. Anybody who doesn't recognise that's a bar of soap, for anybody who doesn't know what it is. So I'm not trying to be sarcastic, I'm just saying, if people, nice easy way you can use that to shave with and all sorts. Anyway, enough of my waffle. That's me nice and clean now, my hands nice and clean. Somebody said cleanliness is next to godliness. Well, soap it is. Cheers then, guys. Not trying to teach anybody to suck eggs, and this video is going to just be a bit of everything, I think. Just cooking me tea there, and at the same time just put the kettle on, ready for some hot water to do the washing up. So you know, it's thinking one step ahead. So that's it. Got a cup of tea down there, going cold. So obviously I'm not thinking that far ahead, but yeah. Hopefully it's not teaching anybody to suck eggs and somebody can take something from it. But I'll tell you what these frikadellas taste like. Cheers. Well, if you could smell what I could smell, you'd be happy. Easy as hell to cook. All you do is throw them in a frying pan, warm them up, or as I've done, come in from a night out and ate them straight out of the fridge, and then woke up with half a one in my lap in the morning. So I'm eating these for all the guys that have served anywhere in Germany, up in Berlin and Spandau or Emden or Senlager or Gütersloh or any of those places. And anybody who's worried about my heart and stuff like that, I've been told many times I ain't got one, so don't worry about that. But it's nothing quite like it used to be my version of a kebab. It's 5 frikadelle, mit pommes frites, mit mayo. That's what I used to ask for, and then try and focus and on whether I had enough money to pay for it. Anyway, let's have a look. Oh, red hot. So that's good. Yeah. So for all the guys, or the few guys that are left serving in Germany, and for anybody that has served in Germany, I'm taking one for the team. Cheers. Now guys, anybody who hasn't discovered this Outwell stuff, there is other makes, Life Venture and stuff like that. But if you're doing this sort of camping, I can't say it's bushcrafting or anything like that because it's not, but it's just getting out there and enjoying yourself. Real space savers. And I've had a bowl that you saw me eating out of just now. I've had that for at least 2 years, and it gets used a lot, and they're really worth. I've just bought this with a bit of discount, came down to 13 quid. I think they retail about 17. It's a washing up bowl, but I like my old one, I had one of those collapsible ones rather than a folding one like this, and I use it for having a wash and a shave in the morning, rinse it out, do all me sort of washing up in it and everything else. So anyway, that's my 2 pennies worth. This one's made by Outwell. There are other makes available. I think Life Venture and all that sort of stuff make them. But anyway, that's another little bit to add into my video. Cheers. Well, got to prep some firewood. I'm sort of debating the rain's going to start tonight about 9 o'clock, so that gives me a couple of hours. Not sure whether to. Spoke to the landowner, and quite happy for me to clear this mess up for him. But might drag some branches over and chop a bit up now. Work a bit of those, some of those fricadellas off. So give that a go. As you can hopefully see, last time I was here, the one side of the tree came down. Not while I was here, but and then this bit's come down now. So I'm sure that'll make somebody some nice firewood. But I'm just gonna take the limbs off that are down there, drag them back and chop them up. So that's my evening entertainment. But that beats anything on the telly anyway. Cheers. Head back to camp, chop it up. I'm sure you don't want to watch me chop wood up for the next half hour. Well, what a storm we had last night. And I'm still up, so nothing leaked. Must admit, I forgot to pull the solar panel in. It doesn't seem to have done it any harm. And everything's still up. And no problems, so that's good. Seems to be a bit of a break in the cloud, so I'm going to stay on today. Wait for mist is rolling in over there. First of my guests should be arriving today at lunchtime. Let's see how it goes. But, kettle's on. And a little bit of breakfast. Anybody's not tried these? First time I've ever tried them. Quite filling. A bit like drinking sawdust in milk, but certainly fills you up. Makes a bit of a difference from porridge pots and stuff like that. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling on. And if anything else happens, I'll bring you back. Cheers. So, as I've got the fridge running, and that'll be running all today. Just turn it off tonight to save a little bit of power. I've got the 120 watt solar panel out there, and that's providing a nice trickle charge into that one. And the other solar panel is providing like for phones and stuff like that, and light in the evening. Sit around and show you that. You just saw it just now. There you go. And that's the hubby one, so that works well. So I'm all set up. But more importantly, I think the kettle's just boiling, so some things are more important. Cheers. Alright then. Well, the camp nowadays doesn't seem right without a campfire of some description. So I've got the old wood burner going, and seems to be pulling well. For once I'm not sat in a load of smoke, which is nice. You can see the kettle's on. I'm sure you can see the flames in there. Look at that. And it's certainly pouring with rain, but it's certainly keeping this bit warm under here. So just take it out here. Luckily there's nowhere to worry about with the smoke. Need to get another section of pipe for that. You see they're both pulling well. As Woody Woodpecker calls it, my V8 burner. So not sure what we're having for food yet. It's either going to be a mixed grill of some description or a curry, because they're nice and easy. But first things first, let's see if the water's hot enough. Oh, it's really warm in here. See if the water's hot enough for the for a brew. Now that's a matter of interest. That's one of those Kirtley kettles, and that will sit on there as long as this fire's on, burning. And I've never had any issues with it, and I've had it for over a year now, and every time I go away it stays there all weekend, so it might be 3, 4, 5 days and it just sits there bubbling away. Just make sure it's full, obviously. So that's the Kirtley kettle, and to be honest, because if I go away on my own, I bought myself a smaller one to take less time to boil, and that doesn't take long on the gas there. So yeah, job's a good one. A bit of bought wood, a bit of salvage wood, and I've got the wood that's in there at the moment is the stuff that I cut up yesterday. It's yours. Well, I was donated sort of a bag of coal, and I've been burning that, and the smell of burning coal really takes me back to my days when I used to live over the water, and it's really burning well. I've got it's a mixture of coal and wood, and it's really burning well, getting off some really good heat. And yeah, well, you know, burn anything that you've got, I suppose. But yeah, it works well in a wood burner. Hopefully it ain't going to get too hot and cause any issues. I'll let you know if it does. Yep, there we go. Pasty done the easy way. Just to be going on with, what do they call it, an appetiser?
An appetiser.
Yeah, look at that. Right, so that's round 2. That's what you call a mixed grill. Just gone on. There you go. Look at that, just starting to pick up a bit of colour. Brilliant. Right then. The morning after the night before. And it's actually stopped raining. But had a few sherbets last night. Nice easy going. River's a lot higher. Take you across there. Not a lot to see really. I forgot yeah, that a couple of lads brought their canoes down and they're off. Well, they've actually gone upstream, so they're up there somewhere. And one of the other lads has had to make use of facilities. Apparently he got a hangover, I don't really understand why. But it's having good fun, nice and enjoyment. So yeah, all in all a good couple of days, or 5 days. So been a good laugh. Just got to make the effort to go out. It's actually warming up a bit, although we're meant to have some rain later on today. Anyway, nothing really of interest. No more food or drink to show you. So I'll bring you back with something or anything happens. Cheers, guys. There you go.
Yeah, wow.
Decided to go to the moon.